Hi there, in this video I'm going to be talking about tuning your guitar. Now there's two main ways that we go about tuning, and one is to use an electronic tuner, which is a little device about so big, which you either plug into your guitar, or if you've got an electric, or if it's just a pure acoustic, they usually have a microphone on them, and then you play each string and the tuner indicates whether the string needs to be tuned up in pitch or down in pitch, and then it indicates when it's there, when it's right, when it's in tune. And then the other way to tune is to do it just using your ear, and for people who with a bit more experience who have a good ear that can work out the sounds of whether a note's in tune or not, you can use your ear. But I recommend for an absolute beginner who doesn't have any experience at all to buy an electric tuner. It just saves a lot of time and a lot of mucking around, and it's very accurate as well. So whichever way you're going to use to tune, you need to understand how these tuning pegs, or otherwise known as machine heads, work. Now, if it's strung correctly, if your guitar's been strung up in the right way, turning the tuning peg in a anti-clockwise direction will take the pitch of the string up. So if you have a listen, do you hear that going up in pitch? So that was me turning the tuning peg in an anti-clockwise direction. If you turn the tuning peg in a clockwise direction, the pitch of the string goes down. So I'll just try that. Sounds pretty cool. And so that's the way that works if your guitar's strung correctly. Sometimes someone might have put the string on the wrong way around, but it doesn't really matter. You'll get used to which way it goes, but that's the correct way to string up. So when you're using your electronic tuner, they usually have a little screen and either a needle on there, like a gauge, or they might have lights on them, and that'll indicate, usually right in the middle will be when the string is in tune, and if the needle or the lights are coming this way, then that means that it's too low and it needs to come up in pitch, that string, which means you go anti-clockwise. Or if the needle has gone past the middle, that means that it's too high in pitch and it needs to come down, meaning you need to take the string in a clockwise direction to bring it down in pitch. So that's how it works with any kind of tuning, but if you're talking about doing it with an electronic tuner, it'll just save you a lot of time and mucking around. So if you're going to do it the other way and use your ear for tuning, I'll go through how that works now. Now there's a few different ways to do that, but I'll just go with the most basic one for today. And the way we do that is we start with the 6th string and we come to the 5th fret. Now if we just play that note there, 6th string, 5th fret, that should sound, although I'm out of tune now, aren't I? So the 5th fret on the 6th string should sound the same as the 5th string open. Open meaning there's no fingers on it. So what we want to do is we want to tune that 5th string so that it sounds the same as the 5th fret on the 6th string. They do in this case. I'll just tune it down so you can hear when it doesn't. So the 5th fret on the 6th string, and then the open 5th string. You can hear that if you practiced in this and your ear can tell, the second note is lower, and so we need to bring it up, moving in an anti-clockwise direction until it sounds the same. And that's close enough for jazz. So that's the first part of what we do. The 5th fret on the 6th string to tune up the 5th string. Then the next one, we also go to the 5th fret, so it's the 5th fret on the 5th string to tune up the 4th string. so they should sound the same. And if not, that's where you need to adjust your 4th string. Then on the 4th string, we also use the 5th fret, so that should sound the same. The open 3rd string should sound the same as the 5th fret on the 4th string. The next one is the only one that's different. So this one is the 4th fret. So on the 3rd string, we play on the 4th fret, and that should sound the same as the 2nd string. And then the very last one, the 2nd string, we come back and we play the 5th fret again. So it's the 5th fret on the 2nd string should sound, the next string should sound the same, the open 1st string. Okay, so it's 5th, 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 4th, 5th. So there's only one that's different, the rest of the 5th fret. Okay, so that's all we'll talk about with tuning today, but I highly recommend getting yourself a little electronic tuner, even if you've got a good ear. Sometimes if you're going to be performing or playing in a room full of people, it's very hard to hear your guitar properly if people are talking and carrying on. So I recommend having an electronic tuner no matter what. You can pick them up pretty cheaply, around $20 or something like that. Okay, so that's it for tuning. We'll see you next time.